Reverend Charles Levi Martin. Clap it up for Reverend Martin.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? I said good afternoon. How are you doing? My name is Reverend Charles Levi Martin. I'm a native of Liberia, West Africa. I come here on behalf of the Black Issues Convention, on behalf of the NAACP, where I serve locally in Willingboro as the former president. The reason I'm here is because the death of any one of us diminishes all of us. I come here because the killing of young black men in America is something that must come to a cessation. Not long ago, a few years ago, I watched a movie with Denzel Washington. His child was about to die because of a medical condition. And his words still resound in my mind. He said, I should bury my child and not my child bury me. It's unfortunate that in America, too many black parents are going to funerals of their sons and their daughters because of cop killing in America. I come here not merely because I'm in America, but because I'm black, because I'm African, because when the cops see you black, they do not determine whether you're African, whether you're from South America, or whether you're African American. They see you as black. I say this because I was at a funeral about 10 years ago with Al Sharpton for a Liberian who was killed on Staten Island by the cops. His name is Ernest Sale. How did he die? He died in the presence of police who were brutal, who were violent, who took his life from him and snuffed it out. How? Death by asphyxiation. They choked him until they killed him. Amadou Diallo in New York, another African, was sodomized and then killed by cops in New York City. We know what happened not long ago with a young man bearing my own last name, Martin, Trevor Martin. We know what happened. He was killed, and the killer, the murderer, is still walking the streets. And now Michael Brown again. This story continues to go on again and again and again and again, where our young men's lives and destiny are snuffed out by police who kill them by the same method of a chokehold, the same method of death by asphyxiation, the same method of taking the lives out of them. One great writer said, the life of death of each individual diminishes me. We cannot be silent. We will not be silent, because there will be neither justice nor peace nor tranquility in America until the killing of our young men comes to a cessation. I say to you today, I commend all of you who've left your jobs, who've left your homes, who've left your families, who've left the things that you could have been doing, because you realize that if you don't come up, next time it could be you. Next time it could be me. We need to come up. We need to stand together. We need to come together. We need to stand together and say, no justice,
no peace.
No justice,
no peace.
No justice,
no peace.
There will never be justice in America. Martin Luther King himself said, until justice rolls down like waters and freedom like a mighty stream, we must not be quiet. We cannot be quiet. We will not be quiet, because he is our son. Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Martin said this to us. He said, as we stand on the threshold that leads to the palace of justice, let us not be wrongful of guilt for deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our quest for justice by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. Again and again, we must meet this physical force with soul force. We must meet this violence with the right stand of justice. We must speak peace. We must be a people people of peace, and we must stand for righteousness. I say to you, as I go back to Wellingboro, and I go back to the Black Issues Convention, and I go back to the NAACP, who are standing with you, who are galvanizing throughout not only New Jersey, but through every state in this great nation. And not only this great nation, we the people of Africa, we're joining with you, because Amadou Diallo is one of you, because Ernest Seymour is one of you, because Charles Levi Martin is one of you. And I say again, and you say with me, no justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice.
No peace.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Take the time to look at the person next to you. It can happen to any one of you.
It can happen.
It can happen to any one of you. So do diligence. And the peace that you take into today, and the mindset that we should all have at this juncture, should be one of solid reflection and focus, and most important, moving forward. Not just any old way, but with progress and success in mind and unity, most important. Have a good afternoon.
All right, folks, now we're going to march. It's going to be a short march. We're just going over to that building, which is the federal building. The reason why we're going there is because, the speaker said before, we need the federal government to come in and to appoint a special prosecutor. We need to get rid of the current prosecutor. His name is McCullough. All right, so with that, we're going to march there, and then we're going to march back here in this bed, all right?
President of Black Issues Convention.
How y'all feeling, all right?
Make sure I was here. And I
No justice!
Yeah, I'm County Commissioner of
No
Human Relations.
justice!
Now you got your call?
No
I don't have any cards on me. This was like a last minute thing.
Okay.
And I pulled some strings to be down here.
All right. God bless you. And
But I represent the 57 municipalities of Camden County.
That's one of my NAACP ladies. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Good to see you. Yeah. I'm glad. How you got down here?
I took off today.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Tell you got that daddy
Going
look.
to be all that.
Can't sit down and not do anything. You know?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
All right. Yeah. Reva made sure I was here. Yes. God bless. We will see you again.
No doubt.
All right.
You were on fire. I got some good pictures. I'll send them to you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I got
Thank
a couple
you.
good pictures of you.
All
I'm
right.
actually getting ready to go to Philadelphia.